Is Stockmo legitimate, or is he another fake guru? So you might actually be a little bit surprised about my opinion. I actually think that Stockmo gets too much hate relative to other finance YouTubers and finance influencers. When you look at how many videos have been made about Stockmo, I think that relative to the amount of views that he gets on his channel and relative to the total amount of influence that he has, I think that it's a little bit overboard, especially because I can name around 10 or 15 people on YouTube off the top of my head who are way worse than Stockmo. But in judging any channel, I really think it's important to look at the motivations of the person behind it, because we all know that trading is risky and there's never going to be a perfect strategy. So it really comes down to whether the instructor is misrepresenting something, or whether they're front-running their followers, or whether they're deceiving their followers intentionally. And in the case of Stock Moe, he has a very similar redemption type story to many of the other fake gurus, where Moe was a financial advisor, and then his wife got cancer around 2019. He said that he used to only care about money, but after seeing how kind people were, people helped him with his children when his wife was sick, he completely changed, and now he's on a mission to give back. So in many respects, his story is comparable to Felix Pren, who claimed that he worked as an investment banker and his banker buddies were making 100% every single year. In Felix's words, that was their normal, and Felix thought that this was incredibly unfair, and he wanted to give back, and he wants to make 1 million people financially free. And it's also similar to Invest with Henry, who grew up poor, and he also claimed that he had an unhealthy addiction to making money. To be fair to Henry, even though I'm almost 100% sure that he's completely lied about a lot of his work experience at Goldman Sachs, I think that Henry's intentions, and much more importantly, his trading strategy, is significantly better than both Stock Moe and Felix Pren.